What is art? How can understanding what art is help me create art? You're going to be able to define and describe what art is, analyze the genres of art, and interpret how and why artists create works of art. So, artists first think about a subject or a theme, the main idea about the work of art they're trying to make. Many artists sometimes combine these ideas together or pick one. There's really no rules. These are just kind of central themes for you to kind of choose to guide your expression of art. So some artists choose animals to work with or nature, or maybe they're really inspired by figures and portraits and landscapes. It's up to you to pick your main subject or idea. Artists also pick forms of art. There's two types, two-dimensional forms and three-dimensional forms. When we talk about 2D forms, we're talking about art materials that are flat, like photography and drawing. Maybe you're a really good painter or a really good printmaker or drawer, and that's great. At least you found something that you feel confident to express your ideas in. Or maybe you're a 3D artist where you like to work with clay or found objects and working in the round, working three-dimensionally where it takes up space. So deciding what form of art is important because it'll help you convey your central theme or subject that you chose in the beginning of your art making process. Then as an artist, you want to think about your three main styles of art. The first one is called realistic art. Realistic is when the artist represents things the way they really look. So they're trying to project reality within their material. Like this rose here is a drawing of a rose, which was just done with a pencil on paper. But they really looked at all the details. They were observing very closely what was in front of them or a reference photo. This is a sculpture of feet, and these feet were carved out of stone. And the artist definitely paid a lot of attention to details of the muscles and the bones and the angles of the feet to project the feet realistically. So maybe you are an artist that really are inspired by realism, and that's okay. Or maybe you're an artist who is inspired by abstract art, because abstract art is when an artist uses his or her imagination to change things on purpose. So this image right here is a figure. We can all identify this as a figure. Is it super realistic? No, it's made out of different spheres stacked together. But we as a viewer can identify it as a figure standing in space. Same as this tiger. It's not a realistic tiger, but we can still identify it as a tiger with colors and shapes broken down. So maybe abstract art is your inspiration where you feel connected to create your ideas and share your themes to the public in this style of art. And the last one is called non-objective or also non-representational, which means that you cannot identify anything. However, your imagination can go wild viewing non-objective art. For example, this red painting here reminds me of fireworks in the sky. And this sculpture of a brownish metal or clay material reminds me of a fruit roll-up. So as you can see, non-objective art is working with a lot of shapes, patterns, texture, playing around with those elements of art to create your expression of feelings or ideas. So out of the three styles of art, you as an artist need to choose. Do I want to make art that's realistic, abstract, or non-objective? Art is represented in different forms in order for the artist to find their best form of expression. Art is represented through many subjects and themes in order for the artist to convey their ideas and emotions. Art is the interplay between the principles and elements of art that provide a language to discuss and analyze works of art. And art is a visual language read by all. I hope this helps clarify what art is and what thought process an artist goes through when creating their works of art.